So today marks 10 years since the release of the first trailer for The Force Awakens. And I'm not gonna sit here on some, oh, where has the time gone type BS. Like, I was in 3rd grade when this movie came out. It feels like a long ass time ago to me. But it is just so interesting to me to look back at how the mentality surrounding Star Wars has changed since that first trailer for Force Awakens dropped back in October 2015. Because we are in just such a different place now, it is insane. A couple weeks back, we had the first trailer for what was going to be our first Star Wars movie in 6 years, being The Mandalorian and Grogu. And the fan reaction to that trailer hasn't been great. The hype for this movie is pretty much non-existent. Star Wars, especially since the implementation of Disney Plus, has just been such a constant over the last decade that to a lot of people it just doesn't really feel like anything special anymore. Force Awakens was the first Star Wars movie to come out in 10 years after Revenge of the Sith, which came out in 2005. And in that whole decade between Revenge of the Sith and Force Awakens, the only major piece of Star Wars content to be released was Star Wars Rebels, a show that a lot of people wrote off as just being for kids. Now, I'm not nearly as big a hater of the Disney era Star Wars as most people. There's a lot of things that they've made that I've actually really liked. But even I can admit that Disney's constant pumping out of movies, shows, and video games has kind of diluted the brand a little bit and taken some of the magic out of it. Star Wars is at its best when it feels like an event when it comes around. That's what was so awesome about the Force Awakens era. But we have just gotten so much content over the last decade or so that it's kind of hard for it to feel like that anymore.